I wanted to talk about some things for a second. I hope you join me and we can talk about them together. Number one, I want to do my homework. Let's go ahead and pull that crap up now if it goes through. Hold on. It's a delay. Okay. So university versus the homework. Fourth class, fourth week. Sorry I'm going so late, but I had things to do today. Come on. Okay. So we go to Word document. We go here. Ah, y'all about to see what I write. Just give me a second. I'm trying to figure out whether I think I want y'all to see. Give me a second. If I have somebody call, I'm gonna press mute upon everything, and I'm gonna get on here. What I mean by that is I'm just gonna press mute because and have to get off here. If somebody call me in YouTube or TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. Follow me at the Kimberly Cloud Show. Follow me at the Kimberly Cloud Show on Roku TV. Okay, I'm coming now. Now we're going to look it up. So our homework for this week, and I'm going to do homework discussion and one 17 question. I'll probably do two depending on length. Okay. So as a manager of the Fortune 500 company selected in week one, which was Facebook, you may need to evaluate the financial performance. Think of about some of the influences and measures of company performance that you read about this week. Share information such as return on assets, ROA, not E, A, and P, price earnings ratio. Twenty, 21, 22, 23. Financial health of the country. Not the country. Well, I'm thinking about them too, but of the company. economic and market factors may have influenced financial health. Okay, let's look it up. We're going to delete that. And now we're going to keep that up for right now. Um, Here we go. We're going in. I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm going in. And I'm going to go hard. And I'm going to go hard. Return of assets 21, 22, 23. Meta, full, quarter, and floor. Hold up. Where's 2021? Hold on. View all press releases. Uh, Let me see something. Then it came up in the world. Okay, here we go. I need a fresh sheet of paper. We're gonna put that right there. So 2021 ROA which is return of assets. Return of assets. We're looking for return of assets. Here we go. Current assets. Fiddlesticks. Okay, this is what I'm going to have to do. This is called return of access and PE. It should be in this one. PE ratio. Let's make sure we're looking at the right one. What year? PE, price earnings, right? Price earnings ratio. But we need to know what year this was. This is very hard. Return of assets. Okay, we got return of assets, which is 22.47. Now we need price of earnings. $27.44. Let's go back. Don't do that to me. 2022. Oh, it's right there, biggest day. Power Oppenheimer thinking. I like that. Return of assets. 2022, 2021. Did I get that right? 2021 was 22.16. Okay. That's return of evidence. A woman and PE 21. PE. Wait, we got all the business right here. We're gonna go with in 20. Let's do 21 again. 21. The return on assets was 23.51 at 165.99 billion. Total assets ROA. If I do that one more time. And TTM net income 2021 TA 165.99. $39.37. Okay. Now 22 ROA 37.34 billion. No, got it mixed up. 37.34 billion. Our total assets. I messed that up twice because I'm not reading it carefully. Okay. 2021. 23. Wait. 22. 22.28. Total assets 164.22 billion. 37.34 billion. Next, 23. We want it all the way to 23. 23. 11.93. Total assets 184.49 billion. 21.44 billion. So total assets is right. Okay. So total went up. TTM went down. ROA went down. Now we're going to look up PE ratio. Let's see. PE. What is it called again? Price earnings Facebook 2021. Price earnings 2021. Market cap 853.6 B. PE 23.2. This is 21, 22, 291.8 B, 23, 765.5 B to 10.9, 30.6. Okay. Okay, one more. We're gonna put this right here. Okay, I don't need that. Okay, go here, and now we write, and I'll put the links up later. Okay, what am I writing? Oh, it's right here. In 2021, the ROA was 23.51, and the total assets was 165.99 B, and the TTM net income was 39.37 B. Sorry, y'all. Piece of hair got in my eye. Okay. 20 in 2022, ROA was 22.28, and the TA was 164.22 billion, and the TTM net income was 39.37 B. Wait, messed that up. 37.34 B. In 2023, the ROA was 11.93, and the TA was 184.49 B, and the TTM went down. Wait, hold up. Don't write that. TTM was 21.44. The ROA went down, and the TA went up, and the TTM went down. The market cap for 2021 was 853.6 B, and the earnings was 36,769, and the PE was 23.2. 22. The market cap in 2022 was 291 B, and the earnings was 26,651, and the PE was 10.9. The market cap for 2023 was 765.5B, and the earnings was 25,007, and the PE 30.6. Okay, how did that go? The earnings went, the earnings, and say it in order. The market cap and earnings went down, but the PE went was up and lost 9, lost almost 8%, 8.1, let's just say 8.1%, and then skyrocketed to 30.6, or how did I get 30.76? This is, let me look it up real quick. Hold on, you guys. Is P price earnings going down a good or bad thing? Let's see. Okay, okay. It's a good thing that it started to skyrocket instead of losing money like it did in 2022. It was fine for its year in 2021. Its Web3 have brought a lot of people closer together with newer innovations coming out every day. Okay, okay. Every year. Let me not boast on him. Every year. What else? Return if is the return a ratio a bad thing if it goes down? Good. Okay. Now, the ROA was down, and that is still pretty good between 2021 and 2022. But last year, it extremely lowered by nearly 10 to 11%, which is showing a bad thing. Pretty good. Nearly 10 to 11. Now let's do the what is it? Hold on, you guys. Citation generator. Citation generator. Citation generator. We're going to do a magazine, web page. First one. Anybody? Hey, help me. Anybody? I'm just bored, y'all. Thin box. Oh my God. 2024. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to do that. That's Lion King. Thin box. What is it? What is it? What is it? PE ratio for Facebook Incorporated. PE ratio for Facebook Incorporated. PE ratio for Facebook Incorporated. Oh God. What's the next one? Where's it at? Close that one. Sorry, I think I should do voiceovers. Portland State University. That must be. Come on. Copy. Copy. Go back. Okay. Uh, 20. When was this published? 2022. Web one was in between. They said Web one. They taught me something. Where is it at? That was between 91 to 2004. Web two, and then Web three. Soon as I get home. Oh my God, who is the organization name? Oh my God, what is the organization name? Oh my God, engineer PDR scholar. URL is the last one. Ah, I gotta go here. One more. Okay. Copy this, go to references, go back one. I didn't mean to go all the way back. Web page, individual author. What's the URL? Got the URL. Okay. Page title, macro chains. Copy text from image. Close. Is there an author to this? You remember when the cited work used to have authors at the bottom? I, is it just me, or are we different now? I remember there used to be a place that you just hit the button and be like, if this work is needs to be cited, APA or MLA or whatever, then find it or whatever. Find it, woman. It's gonna be a whole lot harder. I know it will. References. Okay. When I'm in my doctorate's program, I said that like 8 seconds later. I thought it. Sometimes I do that. Hold on. Now, Amazon was in a negative in 2022. Oh my God. They mad at President Biden. Oh my God. I see what they said. Facebook the same way. Let me look at 2022. Hold up. They didn't go down. Wait. RLA was 22. 2023, they went down significantly, 11.93. 2021, 2022. 2022, they went down 10. Price of earnings went down to 10%. Oh my God. Okay, I don't need to do anything else. Okay, so I have until Monday. I like how they did that. That's what I was trying to do. I have to be 100% smart about this. Tesla. I want to talk about Tesla. Everybody did their little chart thing. I just did it the other way. What time is it? See how late it is now? At least I took care of one thing. Okay, let me write down what tomorrow holds for me. Tomorrow, I need to, um, tomorrow, give me a second. Let me let y'all see what I see. So I need to do homework, continue, respond, discussions, two responses. Let me, I'll come back when everybody's on here so I can pick and choose a little bit better who I read to. Because people are still putting in their projects. So now go here. What am I to do? Next week is a week 5. 2 to 3 analysis. Evaluate non-economic conditions that influence companies' performance, social, legal, global politics. Yeah, that plays a role, just like I said. Global politics, environmental and technological changes. Retrieve and provide 3 economic and market conditions for provide. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Okay. What is this? Is this easy to do? Do it say the time limit? 0.1 of unlimited. Let's go ahead and take some
In this
notes.
video, we're discussing the differences between dealers and brokers. First of all, let's talk about each of these definitions. Dealers are defined as agents who buy and sell securities from their inventory, whereas brokers are agents who arrange security transactions among investors. We can think about this as a comparison of used car dealers versus real estate brokers. Used car dealers maintain an inventory of cars to sell to their customers, whereas the real estate broker does not maintain inventory. They are in the business of arranging the transactions between a buyer and seller. In the securities markets, a dealer stands ready to buy securities from investors wishing to sell them, and sell securities to investors wishing to buy them. The price the dealer is willing to pay is called the bid price. The price at which the dealer will sell is called the ask price, sometimes called the asked, offered, or offering price. The difference between the bid and ask prices is called the spread, and is the basic source of dealer profits. Dealers exist in all areas of the economy, not just the stock markets. For example, GameStop is both a primary and secondary market video game dealer. For the primary market transaction, they buy new video games. For the secondary market transaction, they buy used games for the store's ask price. The store's bid price, often half of the ask price, would occur when a customer wanted to sell the game back. Thus, GameStop's spread is the difference between the two prices. A securities broker arranges transactions between investors, matching investors wishing to buy securities with investors wishing to sell securities. The distinctive characteristic of security brokers is that they do not buy or sell securities for their own accounts. Facilitating trades by others is their business. So, what is a stock exchange? An exchange is a marketplace in which securities, commodities, derivatives, and other financial instruments are traded. The core function of it
Sorry, y'all. I can't write that down fast. I don't think nobody can. And I know they're going to hit me with some hard questions. It's just 3 questions? Yeah.
Traded. The core function of an exchange, such as a stock exchange, is to ensure fair and orderly trading, as well as efficient dissemination of price information for any securities trading on that exchange. One type of stock exchange is the New York Stock Exchange, which is a stock exchange based in New York City, which is considered the largest equities-based exchange in the world.
I didn't even know what NYSE means. That's sad. Now I know. What does NASDAQ mean? Hopefully we'll find that out.
Based on total market capitalization and listed securities. The New York Stock Exchange is a designated market maker, where New York Stock Exchange members act as dealers in particular stocks. These were formerly known as specialists. There are also floor brokers who are New York Stock Exchange members who execute customer buy and sell orders. There are also supplemental liquidity providers, or SLPs, which are investment firms that are active participants in stocks assigned to them. Their job is to make a one-sided market, such as offering to either buy or sell. They trade purely for their own accounts. Another exchange is the NASDAQ, which is the second largest stock market in the United States. Two key differences between the N NYSE and NASDAQ. Our NASDAQ is a computer network and has no physical location where trading takes place. And NASDAQ has a multiple market maker system rather than a designated market maker.
My handwriting look retarded right now.
Maker system. The over-the-counter or OTC market is the securities market where trading is almost exclusively done through dealers who buy and sell for their own inventories. In addition, there are inside quotes, which is the highest bid quotes and the lowest ask quotes for a security.
Okay, that's number one. I know that's spread. Next.
In this video, we discuss the average accounting return method that is used for capital budgeting decisions. In one form or another, the AAR is always defined as some measure of average accounting profit divided by some measure of average accounting value. For our purposes, we will define it as average net income divided by average book value. The average accounting return rule states that we will accept a project value. The average accounting return rule states that we will accept a project that has an average accounting return that exceeds a predetermined target average accounting return.
I want to see the whole thing, but I know I got it right.
Turn. Let's look at an example.
Ah,
In the table
fiddlesticks.
provided, we see that the net income is 1 million accounting return. Accounting return that exceeds a pre
I need a book specifically for writing.
determined target average accounting return. Let's look at an example. In the table provided, we see that the net income is $1 million in the first year, $1.5 million in the second year, $500,000 in the third year, $0 in the fourth year, and minus $500,000 in year 5. The average net income is the sum of those values divided by 5 years, which gives us $500,000. To calculate the average book value for this investment, we see that we started with a book value of $5 million, that is the initial cost, and ended up with $0. The average book value during the life of the investment is $5 million plus 0 divided by 2 equals $2.5 million. Now we can calculate the average accounting return. The AAR equals average net income divided by average book value. Therefore, 500,000 divided by 2.5 million equals 20%. If the firm has a target AAR of less than 20%, then this investment is acceptable. Otherwise, it is not. Let's look at another example. We see that the net income is $1.6 million in the first year, $2.4 million in the second year, $800,000 in the third year, $0 in year 4, and minus $800,000 in year 5. The average net income is the sum of those values divided by 5 years, which gives us $800,000. To calculate the average book value for this investment, we see that we started with a book value of $10 million, that is the initial cost, and ended up with $0. The average book value during the life of the investment is $10 million plus 0 divided by 2 equals $5 million. Now we can calculate the average accounting return, or AAR. The AAR equals average net income divided by average book value.
See, I'm not with these formulas. I have to learn the formulas.
Therefore, 800,000 divided by 5 million equals 16%. If the firm has a target average accounting return of 20%, then this investment is not acceptable. Let's review the advantages of the average accounting return. First, it is generally easy to understand and calculate. Second, the information to calculate this method is easily available. Now let's review some of the disadvantages of the average accounting return. First, since time value of money is ignored, this is not a true rate of return. Second, this method requires an arbitrary benchmark cutoff rate that is predetermined by the company. Third, instead of looking at cash flows and market values, this method is based solely on accounting or book values. Let's review. The average accounting return equals average net income divided by average book value. The average net income can be calculated by adding all year-end incomes and dividing by the number of years.
5. Oh, that makes me mad. Okay, let me put this down. AAR equal ANI divided by ABV.
The average book value can be calculated by adding the initial cost of the project to the ending cost of the project.
Initial cost plus ending costs.
And dividing by 2, which is 1/2 of the original value if straight-line depreciation is used.
Next question. Next.
In this video, our focus is on net working capital, specifically how it is calculated and its uses. Net working capital represents current assets less current liabilities. NWC is positive when current assets
Current assets plus current liability. Let's see.
exceed current liabilities. Based on the definitions of current assets and current liabilities, this means the cash that will become available over the next 12 months exceeds the cash that must be paid over the same period.
That will become available over the next 12 months exceeds the cash that must be paid over the same period.
For this reason, net working capital is usually positive in a healthy firm. Let's look at an example.
Net worth. Hold on.
A firm has current assets of $200, net fixed assets of $1,000, short-term debt of $140, and long-term debt of $400. What does the balance sheet look like? What is shareholders' equity? Shareholders' equity is the remainder that allows the balance sheet to balance. In this case, it is
Shareholders' equity is the remainder that allows the balance sheet to be balanced. Fiddlesticks.
to balance. In this case, it is $660. What is net working capital? Remember, net working capital is the difference between current assets and current liabilities. Current assets are $200 and current liabilities are $140 for a net working capital of $60. Let's look at another example. A firm has current assets of $50, net fixed assets of $250, short-term debt of $35, and long-term debt of $100. What does the balance sheet look like? What is shareholders' equity? Shareholders' equity is the remainder that allows the balance sheet to balance. In this case, it is $165. What is the net working capital? Remember, net working capital is the difference between current assets and current liabilities. Current assets are $50 and current liabilities of $35 leave a net working capital of $15. Normally, a project will require that the firm invest in net working capital in addition to long-term assets. For example, a project will generally need some amount of cash on hand to pay any expenses that arise, need an initial investment in inventories and accounts receivables to cover credit sales. Some of the financing for this will be in the form of amounts owed to suppliers or accounts payable, but the firm will have to supply the balance. This balance represents the investment in net working capital. It's easy to overlook an important feature of net working capital in capital budgeting. As a project winds down, inventories are sold, receivables are collected, bills are paid, and cash balances can be drawn down. These activities free up the net working capital originally invested, so the firm's investment in project net working capital closely resembles a loan. The firm supplies working capital at the beginning and recovers it towards the end. Investment in project net working capital closely resembles a loan. The firm supplies working capital and recovers it towards the end.
I just want to see something for a second. I'm not going to do it today, but that's pretty cool. Okay. Oh, thank you, James. Oh, thank you, James. He got scared for me because usually I'm doing it early. Thank you so much for that. I feel good that he's keeping track. Let me make sure. Thank you so much. Let me see something real quick. You know what? I am so thinking about doing one of these bad boys. Shoot. But I don't want to jump the gun. I'm in week 4. Finished week 4 strong. I got I may do jump the gun on this weekend if I can finish everything. So we got 2 Mc. Remember McGraw Hill way back in the day? Them big old thick textbooks. 2 McGraw Hill projects. Finish the discussion. Nobody never really read it. Even the teachers didn't read the whole thing. They would just jump through the things that the board wanted them to give to us to learn. I didn't get that till recent. Assessment, summer. So, what time did he write me, by the way? I'm sorry, you guys. 2 more weeks. Um, as long as I don't see no minus by that, he wrote me at 10:29. Actually, wait, wait, that was wrong. He wrote 10 hours ago? What was I doing 10 hours ago? But he was nice for him, whether I had an appointment. He don't even feel like 10 hours ago, to be quite honest. Yes, daggone junk mail and my stuff. I hate junk mail. Okay. Okie doke. It's about that time at 8:11. I am about to get off of here and get ready for bed. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you for sticking with me all the way to the end. I appreciate you guys. Even though I look a little fuzzy on here, thank you guys for sticking with me to the end. I don't know why that does that. I guess it's the glare. It's the glare. Thank you. I don't need y'all likes. I just need y'all to watch me. That's all I want. I know y'all like, I don't want to show you who I am. So anyway, I understand that. You want to remain what is it? You want to remain anonymous, and I understand that. As long as you watch me, that's all that matters, and I appreciate it. If you like it, you like it. I've been getting some likes from Facebook, and I appreciate you guys. I've been getting some likes from Instagram too, and I appreciate you guys. Likes from TikTok, and I appreciate you guys. Likes a little bit on the contrary, a little bit from you now, and I like that. So I'm trying to get enough gold bars so I can give them away because y'all be just taking it like crap. So once I hit a gold bar, y'all be like, gold bar taken. And like 15 people will leave the scene. And I'll be like, what? So yeah, as long as y'all show up to the occasion. But I appreciate you guys for everything. Thank you for supporting me Instagram. Thank you for supporting me on Roku TV. Thank you for supporting me, Chris Breezy. And this is Chris Breezy from Canada. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you, Twitch members, for joining. Thank you, a lot of members on Twitter for joining. I will be going on there today to see about adding you guys if you requested to follow me. Thank you, YouTube, 1,500 viewers. Thank you, LinkedIn. Y'all like, man, this girl, I don't know about her a little bit. She be cussing. She be saying things. She be going above and beyond. No, y'all have to work with me. The moderators know I mean no harm. And they're starting to say little cuss word snippets on LinkedIn anyway and cuss, so I'm not the only one that does it. Then you got good old Facebook. Facebook moderators are like, here we go. This is why I love all the moderators. TikTok and all the StreamYard, all of them. Because you know why? Because it's like this. They watch me before I get online, while I'm eating, what I'm doing. And Facebook can monitor your heart rate all from virtual reality. So Facebook can watch you from the moderators can actually watch you and look at your blood pressure, your heart rate, or whatever. A lot of good stuff they can do. Put it to you like that. And so pretty much I allow them to watch me without shutting down my computer or putting one of these things on top of it like that. Like I don't do that. I allow them to watch me because I know that there are awesome people and that they do this for a reason. They just don't get a clearance from the FBI or federal government to do this just to do it. It's a reason, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. One day, hopefully, I have my own page competing with Mark Zuckerberg, which is going to take me 20 years to do. I'm going to be like, hey, Mark Zuckerberg. He going to be like, what? This old news. I got this new stuff coming up. So, yeah, I can't even do my old man voice no more. Hey, Sonny. My throat is just so twisted. But, yeah, pass me the chips. The what, Pop? The chips. Some women like the woman that plays as Bart Simpson. It's women that plays as young children, and there's men that can actually play as young girl children. It's not a gay or a bisexual or LGBT thing. It's just that their voice can actually sound and mimic and hit those key points. So yeah, I appreciate you guys who watches me. Somebody hopped off of TikTok and got on here and then got back off. I'll be going through some things, yo, going through some things for a little piece of change. Free your mind. So yeah. Uh, what else do I gotta say? Follow your dreams, man. Follow your dreams. This whole wall is about to be filled. If I can help it, it's gonna be filled where I just move it around. You feel like another one and another one. Like seriously, and another one. I want all my certificates back. I won't get my notary certificates, but I want all my certificates that I ever got in back. I probably will. They probably gonna remember me, but I want to see if I can get a certificate again. I won't say from where, but I want to get it again. I was so upset. I'm going through so much stressful events, but yeah, it's in the system that I got it, and it's on camera that I got it, so I wouldn't see the problem with getting it again. I tore it up. That one I tore up, and I feel so bad that I did it. You know, yeah, I'll admit sometimes when I'm under stress, like heavy stress, where you see a 12-year-old boy uh, jack off in front of you, you see a male jack off in front of you and proceed to actually have an orgasm, and you call the police about it. When you have people playing with your garage door, when you have people doing things to you that isn't right, and you have to walk out on everything you love, yes, you don't understand or know who to trust, and that's serious. So I was under stress, and i'll admit I'll admit when I'm under stress I don't care, but I'll admit half of this, not half of the stuff, 99.9% of the stuff I say is true, but it's how I go about doing it, how I go about responding to it is what gets me looking bad. So, yes, I've calmed down tremendously. I thank the doctors, the good doctors at the good old Veterans Affairs, which guarantee to F you up one day. You get money from them. I'm just joking. No, no, seriously, all my veterans know I'm telling you the truth. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. No, no, seriously. Um, they help me. Some of them, some of them, some of them. I don't want to name no names, but they know who they are. They know who they are out there. Thank you. I don't want to start naming names who didn't help me and naming names who did help me because that would be a risk, a liability of taking me to court when I get money. But I will say that my primary care helped me, and the doctor that I'm about to see on June 25th at 1 p.m., he's helping me. Thank you both. And I apologize. Thank you to my probation officer. Thank you to my judge. Thank you to my lawyer. Y'all have team meetings about me, and y'all could have kept me where I was, and y'all did not do that. Y'all know I'm a Republican. Y'all are being there to help me. So, thank you. Hopefully, this year goes by smoothly without any problems. I know I'm going to have some problems, but as long as it's 35% or below, I'm good. Anything above that, I'll start talking about it on my show, and I just been under stressful situations. I'm at a place of abundance. It's like heaven here versus hell where I was, where you have drunken people and people with no life borrowing their parents' car, borrowing people's car, following me and switching out cars and doing all types of stupid crap. There's people that bike ride, which I'm thinking about getting a bike. There's a gym where I'm at, which I'm thinking about working out, walking maybe. I don't have to worry about a drive-by shooting. Only thing I got to worry about is the pedestrians. I love it here. I loved it where I was before until people were becoming too nosy and began to ruin my life because of my points of views. So I'm about to get ready for bed though. When the time is right, when the time is right, I forgot to even talk about it, but when the time is right, I will be talking about it. I don't even need to talk about it no more, because I say to myself, people are getting a picture. People are getting a picture. People are getting a picture. I never lied about being raped. It was in May of 2023 and many other times while I was incarcerated. My first time ever being incarcerated. Yes, I have had a speeding ticket, but none was registered because I paid them all. They made an example out of me and turned it into something it wasn't. And now I see how innocent men and women can go through the system and actually go on. What if I went through death row? I would be dead. I would be dead on death row right now. And nobody would never knew where I was. They flipped it around because of politics. All because I'm a Trump supporter. I'm a Democrat supporter too, but I'm also a Trump supporter. I'm not letting this go. But Y'all have a nice night, okay? I'm not going to blow your head off, like verbally. I don't have a gun. You know, my mouth is my gun, and I plan on using it uh, either to protect myself or in a non-violent way, if that makes any sense. Somebody should use that as a rap song. Take care, y'all. Good night.